So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this. Up to the 34-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to throw. Arrington. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 6.
Come on. Hey.
Looking to throw. Arrington. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's still on his feet. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a give up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's third and a yard.
60 by Pretty.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on third and a yard. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's down to the 11th.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready. Cougar night.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Second and 1 from the 2.
Brings up second and 1.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Brings up third down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll take it into the end zone. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
41-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We'll show you the NFL leaders. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Back to throw. Arrington. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? I'm proud of him.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
60 bites, 60 bites.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. What an effort. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Throwing to start the drive. Arrington.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Arrington. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Left side to Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Operating from the gun. Arrington. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
19 tight, not ready.
Back to throw. Arrington. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big...
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CD. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, not just milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 1. On the ground, Lipke. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
On the jump.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
For a Tokyo first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
147 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Operating from the gun, Arrington. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. That's his set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Arrington. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Warriors, 70. 70. 70. Drop 50. Drop 50.
Back to throw. Arrington. The quick slant caught. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Dragon 60.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
70 race.
At the 49ers.
Looking to throw. Arrington. And that is caught. Touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go.
Now they'll run on the draw. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practice. For this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man layup. It's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Completes it to Coleman. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
11 more yards.
Let's go.
That's good.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Operating from the gun, Arrington. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 11. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Arrington. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And this one is right down the middle.
Joey.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
23 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Arrington. His throw incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Off the play fake. Arrington. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lamb. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted.
And to the 40. Both offenses have been clinking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Hold the ready.
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. Arrington. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taking it about the 16. Call that one an even 60. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down and 6 now.
70 Rangers, 70
4
Rangers.
yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Arrington. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all